So after a couple of days, after listening to like so many people, because people love to talk, I've realized that everyone has their own filler words. What I mean by filler words is basically like words that you fill the gaps with. Some people have or as. Some people are just like shaking full. Some people have, if you get what I mean, like I do. And I myself, I have like L-I-K-E. So these filler words, actually, maybe we've like created them in the past when we needed to do presentations. And we were like, when you stood in front of the class, you were was or where, doesn't matter, you was like shaking, you were shaking. And then whenever like you've completed the sentence, you was like, I need to fill the gap between this sentence and the next. Most of the people in school between the ages of 6 to 12 were like this. They said to themselves, probably they were like shaking a bit like socially anxious. They were like, I need to fill this gap or otherwise people will think weird of me. But it's actually just the opposite. Because when I said to the teacher, when I was giving a presentation, said or as, or filler words, the teacher always said, like as you can see, you have those filler words. It's better to like work them away. I was always like, the teacher is a bit targeting me and stuff, but now, when I reach this age, there's a car. I'll just go here. Now that I've reached this age, I'll just wait. Now that I've reached this age for the third time, I've realized that the teacher was actually just right. It wasn't that she was only doing this to me, because she was saying this to almost every student. And I personally say the best filler word is nothing. Not like, yay, I'm doing this, nothing, this, that. Not in reality, nothing. The best filler word is blank. Just because if you like leave a blank space for 1 second, 1.5 max, then it doesn't come over as if you're like going there anxious. As you can see, I just put the like. I try to work on myself on removing that also, but it takes a little bit of work. So get back to the topic. Where was I? It comes over as if you're socially anxious and you're insecure about your speaking skills. Look at the dog, mama. Whoosh, whoosh. They come up to my chest. Imagine them jumping over the fence, running after me. That would be pretty bad. So, where was I? It comes over as if you're socially insecure about what people are going to think about you. But most of the time, people only remember the beginning of a conversation and the end. The middle is most of the time a gap, because that's where all the content is. You're like, hey, I greeted him, he was on time, and then we said our goodbyes at that cafe, for example. If you get what I mean, you only remember the beginning of an interaction and the end. The middle is more vague, so it doesn't really matter if people are gonna socially judge you for your speaking skills. You just need to remove those filler words. The best way you can remove those filler words is by speaking daily and focusing on not saying those filler words. Focusing on not saying those filler words. And over time, after 10 to 15 days, you will improve. Another way to do that, to remove those filler words, is reading a page a day, recording your audio, not like video, but dictaphone. And then just, oh, there's a family coming up, a big ass family. And then just listen to it and try to find out your mistakes. Because that, when you've recorded yourself, you're reading like better, if you get what I mean. You're reading sort of like at your best stage. And then you will find the mistakes you have on your best performance, and that will improve you more. And those two ways are the best ways to like I said. The biggest problem. Wait, that's family pest. I just had a blackout. I don't know why, but the biggest problem with filler words is that right now, when you're speaking with friends, you're not gonna have a lot of issues. They're not gonna say it to your face. But later, when you try to like enter jobs or meet new people, meet good people, they can judge you, because they will probably in their mind say, why does this person still have their filler words? Do they think that he's socially anxious? Just keep that in your mind, work on it daily, and slowly you will lose all your filler words. It's a process that you really need to focus on. If you don't focus on it, it's just gonna keep with you. It's just gonna stay with you for your whole life. So always remember, Khan always delivers.